Shelley was the author of Frankenstein. She was born in London in 1797. Her parents were Mary and William Godwin. When she was a baby, her mother died, but she received an excellent education from her father. In 1814, she ran away to France with Percy Shelley. In 1816, she visited Lord Byron and she started to write Frankenstein in order to participate in a competition that Lord Byron suggests, where the participants need to write a Frankenstein history. She was inspired with scientific investigation that she heard from Lord Byron and her husband. Shelley inspired her to publish Frankenstein, and she finally published in 1818. She wrote other histories and articles, but Frankenstein was the most successful one. She died of a brain tumor in 1851.
Devil, are you not afraid to approach me? Are you not afraid that I will avenge the deaths of those that you have murdered?
Everyone hates me. I'm the most miserable creature on earth. Even you, my creator, hate me. You say you will kill me. How dare you play with life and death?
The novel turned around the three main characters. They are Victor Frankenstein, the creator, and Mr. Waldman. They are the most important characters of the novel because if the story could not have them, the development would not exist. For example, Mr. Waldman is a younger man that is in the process of obtaining the glory of his ambition in the northest point on earth. We can see in him the reflection between the situation of Victor Frankenstein and his creature.
Otherwise, the creator is a certain type of being that is similar to a human being. At the beginning of the story, he doesn't know anything about the world he had to live in, but throughout the story, he learned to be a critical and original creator about the society he lived in. He was a victim of the label of his appearance because the society judged him because of that, and not because he actually was. As we can see in the following quote of the book, when the monster says to the kid, "Why are you running, child?" William said, "Let me go, monster! Ugly monster, let me go!" Oh.
Victor Frankenstein, who is a young man and a scientist, wants to create life, because when he was a child, his mother died, and he developed a trauma. He was influenced by his teacher, Mr. Waldman. His desire of success made him a part of his social life.
The characters of the story are focused on their dreams and ambitions, that they forgot the real meaning of life. They suffer because the ambition makes them be blind beings at the different spheres of life. The characters want to be recognized and accepted by the society, but this desire only makes them to be in a worse situation. I like this novel because it makes me think about things of the real life, even that the work made by Mary Shelley in a different age have the same impact in nowadays. And the novel can help me to take decisions and goals for my near future. If I have the opportunity to change something of the novel, I could change the final of the story. It could be different with the solution of the situation of Frankenstein and the creator. And it could be a novel that presents solutions.
I like the novel of Frankenstein because it represents the topic of science fiction in a good way. If you analyze the novel, it represents other topics like love, racism, and perfection. I like the characters because each character has their own role in the novel. And if you analyze the characters, they have their own psychological profile. If I could change something in the novel, I would change the sad ending. Because if you analyze, all the novel has more sad moments than good moments. And I think a good ending is more adapt than a sad ending.
What I most like of the novel is that although it was written many years ago, it still represents many topics that we still live nowadays in our society. But especially the one that I most like is the segregation that the society gives to different people because of labels of their appearance, and not because of their personality and who they really are. I think this is the most important thing of the novel. If I could, I wouldn't change anything because all the way that the novel is written, it makes people to comprehend the real situation of segregation in the society.